Hey Libra, intuitive soul coach here with your May 2024 love reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you're new. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right. Wow. Libra, you have some really beautiful things coming in here. You're calling in your soulmate for one. There's going to be heart-to-heart conversations. For those of you that are already connected to a soulmate, there could be a very important conversation that you have with this person in the month of May that allows you to go beyond, take your energy to the next level. I also see some of you, there could be some connections and ties that you've been working on severing because you have released your ex here, Libra, and it says the time has come to clear your energy. Bottom of the deck, you do have codependency, stay optimistic, and deception. So I feel for those of you that have been with an ex, addictions or deception could have been a factor, and you're moving on from that energy is what I see. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, look at that. Your opportunity here is to release some anxiety with that Nine of Swords showing up. There's attraction here, and I feel like there it is, a new love offer. I was just going to say, I feel like there is a new love offer coming in for you. Some of you, you've been focusing on your finances and your career. What do we have in the future? Strength. Okay, we're going to see why we have strength in the near future. I do get that if you're going through some anxiety right now, your first card out is the Magician, and you're focusing on manifesting far better into your life. Look at where you're at right now. Six of Swords. You're moving on from the BS. You're moving on from the struggles, even though it's going to take some courage, Libra, for you to open up to some new beginnings. I feel like you have what it takes. And I also am getting this message here about not giving someone a second chance over and over again. This is your time to give yourself a second chance in a new direction towards love, okay? Because you have the Fool showing up in your energy and your environment. What's hopes and fears here for Libra? Hopes and fears, 10 of Cups, and the outcome. Outcome in matters of the heart for Libra. Okay, so we start off with calling in your soulmate. It says your prayers, affirmations, and your visualizations help bring you together. So this could be an existing soulmate that you're currently dealing with, but for a lot of you, I feel like this could be someone new. And you've been praying and you've been wishing and you've been wanting a new love connection to embrace, for you to embrace, for you to open up to. There's going to be a conversation. I feel like this conversation may have to do with, could be a new person, could be an existing person, but it may have to do with this ex, okay? Because this is showing up here as well. And this person may be coming back because you're attractive, Libra. You are magnified. You're feeling yourself, you're feeling good, you are living in this Nine of Pentacles, right? You're doing good on your own. Maybe you're focusing on your finances and career. Some of you are in the spotlight, like you are maybe on TV, or perhaps you have a large social media following, something of that nature with finances and career here, or you're just glowing up in your career and they're seeing you be very successful. And they may even be coming back in, but I feel like you are having a conversation with this person. We'll see what that may look like down the road here. But ultimately, you want a fresh new beginning. For those of you where this is a new person, I feel like there's a high level of attraction between the both of you. Now, this doesn't necessarily just mean physical attraction, but you know that this is your soulmate. You attract romantic love by enjoying being in the moment, and that may be what you're focused on at this time, is a fun, fresh, flirty, exciting, lighthearted energy with the Fool. So I'm liking this for you, Libra. We're going to take a look at some of these talks as well, but bottom of the deck, so subconsciously, we see that you were dealing with some codependent patterns, addictions, or you are dealing with or are dealing with someone who may not be willing or wanting to let go, or this could be a part of yourself that may still be hanging on to something or someone of the past. Now, stay optimistic, because positive thinking and faith is bringing you this romance, and it's showing up here as well. So we see that there's been deception. Okay, someone is wearing a false mask. There's been lies. There's been an energy here of someone not being fully honest. This could be you not being fully honest with what you truly want or need in a relationship. And then I'm going to go one more here, and we do have new love, okay? New love. Maybe someone was not being honest about a new person in their life, or you have had enough of this codependent, addictive, deceptive type of energy, and you're trying to stay optimistic about new love in your life. So let's take this a step further. We're starting off with the Magician. Magician is good energy around action. It's very Virgo. Some of you may have some strong Virgo in your chart, but I am getting here that you are ready. It's Gemini as well. Some of you may be dealing with a Gemini or Virgo or have those placements in your chart, but this is the man behind the curtain, right? This is about you having the tools, the talents, everything you need to manifest the type of life that you want. So internal beliefs that manifest externally, and you're trying to keep your eye on the prize. You're trying to manifest, I see, a better life, because some of you were single. In the recent past, we have the 9 of Pence. This is creating a life of luxury, of abundance, right? Killing it in your career, or, in your health goals, looking good, feeling good, and just living a life that you're breaking away from some sort of codependent dynamic, because when the 9 of Pentacles is upright, she doesn't need anyone to make her happy, right? She makes herself happy, but of course, she wouldn't mind that 10 of Pentacles. That's where she could head, but she also doesn't mind staying in this 9 of Pentacles for a while. And I feel like you've been there, and now you may be wanting to manifest that 10 of Pentacles, or in your case here, the 10 of Cups is what we see. So you had to go through this period of focusing on your finances, focusing on your career. They may have been an issue for you at one point or another. You could be manifesting an increase in abundance in all areas of your life. Someone that you were dealing with could have struggled within their finances or career. But your opportunity here is to lay down some of these swords. With the 9 of Swords showing up here, this is the card of obsessive thoughts. Someone could be coming at you. Maybe that's part of this conversation, is we need to let go of the anxiety around an old dynamic, around some deep pain that had occurred. This is about self-pity, despair, suffering, right? It's the darkest before the dawn. And your opportunity here is to embrace that light at the end of the tunnel. Your opportunity here is to heal from the anxieties, the depression, the nightmare, basically, that you may have had to go through. Even though I don't see any nightmare energy here, aside from the opportunity, I almost feel like this is what you are releasing, okay? Which, maybe your ex was a nightmare. Take it as it resonates. But I feel like the time has come to clear. That's why it's crossing your path, because the rest of the energy looks beautiful. But maybe it's taken all of your strength, all of your courage, all of your will, right, to say goodbye or say no to something for once and for all, is what I get here. Because you have a lot of really beautiful new beginnings coming in for you, Libra. But it hasn't been easy, because you've gone through a lot. You've possibly obsessed about a situation. Someone may have been obsessing over you again, or tossing and turning, losing sleep. I'm almost getting this energy here of someone, don't shoot the messenger, right? Someone having the karma for maybe how they had treated you, okay? And I don't want anyone to suffer. I'm not here for suffering. I feel like pain is inevitable, but suffering's a choice. And if there is an end to some sort of suffering here, I feel like that is, going to take a lot for us to kind of step into changing our beliefs, our perception to manifest the type of life that we truly deserve. But it starts with self-worth as well. This is you knowing that you deserve better. What's below you? You have the Page of Pentacles. You may have been dealing with someone who was a little bit immature to trust. It's like you couldn't trust this person. Just like, a 6-year-old that you leave in the house, you wouldn't be able to trust them to get through the day, to make their food, right? I feel like you couldn't trust the situation that you were in the past with the Page of Pentacles. And some of you made an investment in the physical realm that maybe it just didn't pay off. Some of you may have had children with someone, but I feel for a lot of you, you wanted to see these seeds planted and sprouted. You see that this child is next to the dog, which represents trustworthiness, loyalty, right? Man's best friend. But I also see the tree being planted here, but it's almost as if that tree stayed at a shrub, right? It stayed a shrub, or it stayed at a very small energy. It didn't grow into the hardy trees that are behind this house, behind this tree fort. And it's like someone stayed in some sort of fantasy land. Or for some of you Librans out there, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Someone may have kept your energy very small, like you weren't able to thrive or you weren't able to grow. You outgrew a situation where someone may have been holding you back. It's like you started to grow, you started to thrive. You turned into this damn 9 of Pentacles. Look behind her. Those cherry blossoms are hardy. They are huge. They are everywhere. And I just feel like whatever situation or dynamic you were in the past, in the deep, deep foundation, it kept you small. For some of you, if this is you, Page of Pentacles, you have been growing your finances. You've been growing your self-worth. And you had to look at some childhood wounds that you've gone through, maybe around trusting family, trusting your parents, trusting that your needs would be met. Because some of you, I'm going to go back to that 6-year-old scenario case where you were left alone, right? You were left to fend for yourself. And some of you had to grow up way, way, way too early, right? And so I feel like you have grown up into a very wise, sufficient individual. Male or female does not matter. But at the same time, there has been a lot of anxiety around matters of the heart, because you may have chosen to grow and to evolve and to advance and to relive some karmic situations for you to fully embrace the human experience. And sometimes those are ugly. Sometimes they can bring out the worst in us, right? They can bring out our shadows and our triggers and our childhood wounds. But what's coming in here for you, Libra, is a love offer. There's the Knight of Cups. He is offering something. I mean, maybe she's offering it. Doesn't matter, female or male. Some of you may have a teenager in the house, or you could have a young adult child. It's interesting as well. Someone may drive a fancy car, maybe even a convertible. But you see the horse in the background. So I feel like there's freedom within this. You can see their body language is very beautiful. She's touching, the heart chakra. They're together. There's a sense of closeness. So what's coming in here is an opportunity to follow your heart. This could even be a proposal of some sort, a proposal to, get together, to connect, to take a trip, take a vacation, to bring a family together. The Knight of Cups is searching for, love, searching for love. And you are ruled by Venus energy. Libra, I'm a Libra as well, right? We are very Venusian. We like the offers and the opening of the door and the chivalry, but we also know that we can do it ourselves here. But it's nice to have that offer come in. And I feel with this Knight of Cups, someone's bringing you a very, very beautiful love offer. But then it comes in and you're thinking, is this too good to be true? Or can this really lead to my 10 of Cups? We start to second guess, right? We start to get into that strength energy. We start to, let this anxiety and the fear cross our path. because we've been hurt in the past, or because we've, manifested things that may have been challenging for us to go through, but they may have been everything that we needed or chose to go through to learn. And I feel with the strength showing up, Leo energy, some of you have strong Leo placements in your chart or could be connecting with a Leo. Libra, what I feel here is this is not self-sabotaging your happiness. This is about your own inner strength, your power. It's about taking a look at some of those weaknesses as well and putting them in their place, to have that self-discipline, to not let those weaknesses or those saboteuring behaviors come up and wreck a good thing, because there's a good thing coming in here for you. You can trust yourself. I feel like, yeah, you may not have been able to trust someone of the past, but I feel like there is love coming in here, and you can trust yourself to make decisions that are in your highest good. Because how are you doing? You're moving on towards calmer waters. And if something was shady or deceptive, you are releasing it. You're letting it go. For some of you, I feel like you hung on. Maybe there was a level of codependence for both of you in a union, and you're moving on towards bigger, better, and you are calling in a soulmate here if you haven't already. Six of Swords could be travel. Some of you may have had an epiphany or a major aha moment during some travel, maybe being out on the water. Six of Swords energy can also be about letting go of an old mental story that's held you back, held you hostage. That takes a lot of strength. For anyone, which I say anyone, I should say everyone, because everyone's been there, who's ever fell in the throes of a belief that's limiting, it can be difficult to claw yourself up out of that rabbit hole, right? We start to tell ourselves we're going to be single forever. We're never going to find love. That person's a cheater. They're all a cheater. Or, that person hurt me. They cheated. I'm going to replay that mental story over and over. It's really hard to reprogram the conditioning that we've gone through. It takes strength. Right? It takes courage. It takes dedication. It takes a choice each and every single day not to fall back into that beast mode, right? And so I feel like you've overcome a lot, but you're also wanting to tell yourself a new story. And sometimes the best way to do that is to have a fresh start. Right? Have a fresh start. So then you can reprogram, rewrite over the old stories and tell yourself a new one, right? Connecting with someone who's not deceptive, who's not going to leave you heartbroken. You can reprogram and have a new experience that, rewrites over that old one. And here it is. Here is the Fool energy here for you, Libra. So when this Fool shows up, strong Aquarian energy, this is saying embrace the unknown. Go for it. Take a risk. Do something that you haven't done before. Be spontaneous. There's a fresh start, but a leap of faith is required. And you can trust your true inner self, because the Fool, believe it or not, is our spiritual true soul self. Unscathed by all the conditioning, right? It's that fresh baby energy of coming into the world and growing and evolving. And so I feel like there could be a baby relationship or a new energy coming in where you may feel like you're stumbling a little bit, but just start running. I feel like just do it. And it's going to be something that is exciting. It is going to be something that shifts and alters and helps you get out of that Five of Swords. So right now, stay focused on, just looking forward. Don't worry about where this is going for the time being. Just put one foot in front of the other. Be open to, new opportunities, because in your hopes and fears, we have the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is the happy family. It's the fairy tale. It's the unconditional love, emotional wealth, deep affection between two people that manifest in, offspring or pets or a home or, collaborations, family time. Maybe have the beach home, travel, take vacations together, celebrate big events. And I feel like you want to have that happy family because some of you didn't have that growing up yourself. Or for others of you, maybe you did go through a divorce in the past or a situation that it caused a lot of instability, but don't give up on the dream of having that again. Okay. And if that's not, if that's not what you want, because that can be a fear too. You could have a fear that if you have that, it's just going to all shatter because that's how it's always been. Remember what I said about those beliefs and reprogramming. Your outcome energy, Libra, excuse me, is the Two of Pentacles. Hello, balance. Libra, if anyone can do it here in the physical material world, it's you. And here you are doing your thing and you're looking good doing it too. This is finding balance amongst the chaos, right? It is weighing up some pros and cons. Yeah, pros and cons is something you may do. Someone could have pink hair or a streak of pink hair, maybe a little bit of red. Someone may be maybe jet skiing, water skiing, out on the water. Okay, I feel like there's infinite opportunities. You see the infinity symbol there above her. And the Two of Pentacles is about balancing your work life, your play life. I also see you, if you've been working a lot, Libra, with the finances and career card showing up, you're going to have more fun in the month of May. So get ready. You could be having a lot more fun and you're going to be able to balance and multitask just fine. I also get with this Two of Pentacles, you are working on either meditating or calming your anxiety through alternative actions. It could be yoga. That can help you find balance, right? It can be meditation. Some of you are working on some new sleep remedies. Some of you are, getting better sleep. Nine of Swords, you're not feeling as stressed. I really like this Two of Pentacles showing up for you this month because it's so much more than just, matters of the heart. Although the infinity symbol happens to be located right over her heart chakra. So I feel like you are finding more balance, not just in the financial or material world, but health-wise, because the pentacles can be health and body. So for those of you that have felt a little bit lower on energy or you've just felt chaotic, everything has been going haywire, right? There's so much going on. I don't know how to balance this up. I feel like you are, you're doing it this month and you're going to find a good balance. Someone may wear glasses here as well. Let's get a message from the Wisdom of the Oracle. What do we have for you, Libra? Wisdom of the Oracle. Someone could have a name that starts with a J, a strong J. I'm just getting a big J showing up here. Maybe it's Johnson, Johnston. All right, we have to the sea. Someone's traveling. Okay, we have her, right? Six of Swords. I mean, you could be traveling in the month of May, or it's card 7. You're really doing some deep reflecting upon emotions as well. This is all about being in the flow, returning to source, recognizing how pieces fit together. It's a natural pattern of events. There are points in a relationship, Libra, when you have to decide to go with the flow rather than dictate the course you share with another. Can you let go of the need to have things your way and allow the relationship itself, your combined goals and desires, to steer the ship? Oh, I love that. How beautiful of a confirmation with the Six of Swords coming in at you. That's your energy, swords. And she's sitting in what looks to be maybe a canoe. And I feel like you are releasing and letting go. Maybe that codependent piece is allowing things to take their course instead of trying to control, dictate, or, persuade them to go in a certain direction. It says here, can you let go of the need to have things your way? Can you both transcend your personalities and allow the partnership to form its own identity, its own energy? That's that codependent energy here. It says now is the time to relax and see where this mutual journey leads. I love this. And we talked about that as well, staying in the now, not having to know exactly how something is going to play out for you, Libra. And I am going to read the prosperity message here for you, because I am getting a busybody, chaotic type of energy where some of you are, maybe finances is really big for you this month, or you're working a lot and you may feel like there's a lot happening. It says everything seems to work out when you stop scrambling and allow the sea of opportunities to wash over you and wake you up to your most prosperous potential. To get into that flow, you need to address your beliefs. There it is again, addressing those beliefs that limit you or hold you back. Maybe they're beliefs about love, maybe they're beliefs about abundance. The true meaning of your personal currency lies in your skills. That's the magician energy, right? It lies in your skills, your talents, your abilities, and most importantly, Libra, your core beliefs. Everything flows from your inner world and is reflected in the outer one. When grateful to serve, you align your prosperity consciousness with a higher consciousness. When that happens, Libra, expect miracles. Everything you need will come easily to you now. I like this. Yeah, stop resisting, stop fighting if that's the case here. And that could be with oneself, with your thoughts, right? Stop resisting and fighting those thoughts. Relax and trust that things are going forward in the way that they're supposed to go forward. I love this for you. All right, let's get a few messages from your crystal spirits. And at this time, I just ask Libra, if you can, please close your eyes. Take a nice deep inhale from your solar plexus chakra. Nice big belly breath. Hold it as long as you can. And release through your mouth with a nice deep sigh. And with your eyes still closed, tune into your third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows and your forehead region. And I want you to imagine the first crystal or gemstones that show up in your mind's eye. Now this could be a crystal that you know the name of, or maybe it's showing up as a specific shape, size, or color. Maybe it's glowing in hues of green, red, orange, purple, or yellow, or any other color. This could be a crystal that you're currently wearing, maybe as a necklace or a bracelet. It could be a gemstone that you meditate with or that you work with daily. Or maybe it's one that you've never even seen before, but you're feeling the frequency that it's emitting. Maybe of unconditional love, protection, guidance, or insight. There is no right or wrong answer, Libra. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you're ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, where I draw one winner around the first of each month and post right back here on the channel, all you need to do is drop your crystal or gemstone. If you have more than one, that's okay, in the comment section below the video, and I personally will enter you into that giveaway. So please make sure you've hit that subscribe and bell button so you don't miss that notification. All right, your crystal for the month of May, you have amethyst. Beautiful amethyst here, which is all about familiarity. It's about unconscious habits, old patterns in need of being released. Autopilot takes over when we require a rest from mental overload. While this reaction can serve us well, Amethyst Spirit reminds us to stop surrendering to the familiar. Be mindfully present to the now and examine your habits. Are they working for you in the way you want them to? Are you overdue for a new routine? Perhaps a small, simple shift that can make a huge difference. What could you say more often to those you love, or do more often to nurture yourself when your go-to is to sacrifice for others? What habits could you begin to develop today to build your security and increase your love? Can you see how the old habits these replace should have been discarded long ago? And we've been talking about those beliefs, those habits, those limiting conditions. Amethyst Spirit is here to remind you of your habits so that you don't fall asleep to your potential for transformation and healing and love. You deserve so much more than you have right now. So awaken to your ability, one replaced habit at a time. Relationships can be like a comfortable pair of slippers, well broken into. But Amethyst is here to awaken you to the exciting possibility of even a richer partnership or relationship with someone you feel a connection to. Step out of the same old and into a new way of interacting, perhaps something as basic as saying thank you or I love you more often, or speaking your truth with love and conviction, even in relation to seemingly trivial things. Libra, big journeys of the healing, which is that Six of Swords as well, a healing transformational journey, such as asserting your needs to be listened to, even when you say something that might make someone you care about uncomfortable. And that's a big challenge for Libras, right? Is we want to keep the peace. We want to keep the harmony, even if it's at our own expense. We don't want to stir the pot sometimes, but you may need to, right? You may need to say something uncomfortable or pause when someone is giving you new information that might make you feel defensive. That's a thing. Right? We get into that trigger mode and we tend to immediately wall up. But instead of doing that, Libra, that might be why you have the courage here to take a look at that information and ask yourself, really evaluate what's really happening here. The energy of rediscovery is calling you to deepen your trust and intimacy. Don't be shy. You can do this, Libra. You have the strength on your side. There's nothing you cannot do here in this situation. So I feel like I'm going to read to you also the prosperity message because you have the Fool card, and I just seen playing it safe is not what you are guided to do right now. So it says playing it safe can mean not taking risks, or paradoxically taking big risks to create that familiar and comfortable drama. That's what we don't want to do. So there's an important message here for you, Libra. Are you aware of some habits that are ready to be questioned and changed so that you can get off the roller coaster of, oh, now it's a disaster, or yes, I'm on a roll and everything is going to be fantastic? Or are you afraid to even look at your relationships because you don't trust yourself to be able to build your love? Amethyst is here to urge you to give up the drama and fear and simply pay attention to your patterns related to love. Trust that love is your natural state. The universe is supporting you in making the inner changes that you need. There's that magician energy as well. The magician manifests internally so it can see results in the external world. The universe is supporting you to make those changes to reflect your new internal state. Free yourself to enjoy the love you deserve by breaking the chains of old habits. So when we have crazy mind, right, which it looks like we do here, Libra, with that Nine of Swords, Amethyst can help us calm our minds, helping us release attachments to what we think we should be doing and allow us to relax into just being. Yeah. There was another reading the other day that I did, and I'm getting the same message. You know, when we get into that cycle of shoulds, right? I should be doing this. I should do that. I should go in that direction. What we do is we should all over ourselves, and we don't want to do that. And that's why you have the Strength card showing up here. No more shoulding on yourself, Libra. Okay? No more. No more. When you meditate with Amethyst, it helps clear the mind of extraneous thoughts, disengaging us from the busyness of our daily lives. It offers us the opportunity to connect to spirit. That's your outcome. It is a wonderful stone to assist in exploring and trusting our intuitive abilities. And Libra, you're highly intuitive. Trust it. Last but not least, let's get a message from the soul's truth and see what you need to know at this time, Libra, and action steps that can help you move forward on your path. All right, how interesting, because you do have career showing up here numerous times. And we have a money card, so we're going to go with it. It says, what do I believe about money, and do my beliefs match my dreams? How does your relationship with money affect your current situation? Okay, do you believe you are worthy? And you can look at this in, what is your belief around love as well? Take it as it resonates. Do you believe you're worthy, Libra? Do you believe you're capable? Do you trust money, or do you trust love? Does money or love trust you? This is an energy. It ebbs and flows. You are worthy of it, and it's your responsibility to heal your relationship with it as part of your waking up to the whole of you and your purpose. Take a deep dive into your belief system. Again, more beliefs showing up here. So I'm surprised we didn't get the Hierophant in your reading, but we did get the Magician, the Strength, and the Fool showing up as major arcanas. And it says, take a deep dive into that belief system. And are there any beliefs that you need to upgrade to create the results? There's the Magician. Create the results you are wanting most in your life. Write out your story. Is it time for a sacred shift? What will your next chapter be? I love that energy for you. All right, Libra, fill in the blank. I am grateful to love because blank, right? I'm grateful to money because blank. I'm grateful for, whatever it may be, whatever your belief that you feel a little bit stuck in. We'll go with love since this is a love reading. Fill in the blank. I am grateful to love because blank. Drop it in the comment section below. I'd love to hear it. That is what I have for you, Libra. I hope it resonates. May is going to be an exciting month for you to reprogram, to rewrite, right? To build up some new memories and to put in some new exciting balance into your life, or bring some balance in, and trust that you have what it takes. Don't second guess yourself. You have the courage, more than enough here, because you've gone through it. And now you've come out wiser. You've come out stronger on the other side. I mean, you are the Nine of Pentacles. This is creating a life that you love, a life that you're proud of, a life that you don't need necessarily someone, but adding someone to your life is going to be that cherry on the top. And I feel like that's what you are heading towards. Thank you so much, Libra. If you like the message, please hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, subscribe, and hit that bell. And please do drop your crystals in the comment section below to be entered into the free reading giveaway. And be sure to hit that subscribe and bell button. Thank you so much for tuning in. Lots of love.